It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 14 points and 1 block. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they've been so far.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They got Hunter. Smith is out there with Iverson. Then it's Anthony. And it's Nahara in at the 4. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Here's Iverson. That one misses. Arenas with the defensive effort. The Wizards with the lead. From 18 feet away, they get it back. Here's Iverson. Outside Anthony. Over Butler. Anthony's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Butler dishes to Jamison. Denver grabs the miss. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Stevenson. Arenas passes to Butler. And here's Haywood. And here's Arenas outside. Rebounded by Anthony.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Jamison kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Arenas outside. A shot off that time. They can grab their first lead of the game with a bucket.
Kevin, this is a huge possession.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Martin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. Hayes, he's checked in for Washington. Daniels comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. Here's Arenas. Nice D from Camby.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finish.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Daniels passes to Butler. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Arenas outside. And they recover it. Haywood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Kenyon Martin. The Wizards shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Wizards, Haywood.
That free throw good from Haywood. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 3. Iverson kicks to Anthony. Pass to Martin. That's tipped. Here's Hayes driving to the basket. And Hayes throws it down.
Assist from
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. Here's Iverson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
They get
personal
Gilbert
foul.
Arenas.
Second
And
team
with the
foul.
offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
John Thomas is checked in for Brendan Haywood. And both free throws good for Iverson. Wizards trail by 3. Passes to Daniels. The Wizards working the ball around now. Outside Arenas. On the left block. Camby with the block. And he recovers it. Snatched up. Thomas. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Campbell. Iverson with the ball. A 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The pass to Hayes. Now Thomas can be covering. Thomas inside. Can be on him. Scooped up. Outside for Arenas. Arenas missing again.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
That one goes in. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Butler up top, covered by Anthony. Rejected by Campbell. Anthony right side. Count that one. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Your Nuggets.
Nuggets ahead as they end the third quarter in a 14-5 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. John Thomas out there with Antoine Jamison. Then it's Stevenson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And that one's good by Stevenson.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Outside Anthony. From past the arc. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability. One of the best in the business.
Butler against Anthony. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Anthony with the defensive effort. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They grab their own miss. Out to Smith. The 3 from Iverson. Back to Smith from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Washington calls timeout. They have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Change. Haywood's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Good stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, great positioning by Jamison. He's right there to grab the rebound and send it back.
Iverson kicks to Anthony. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And it's Anthony again missing. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Arenas, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Out to Smith. Martin inside. Haywood covering, and it's Martin missing. Here's Butler. It's good. It's Arenas with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Nugget lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Iverson, and it's good for 2.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Here's Arenas trying to get open his heel. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
Out to Anthony. For 3, Smith. Rebound, Washington. Haywood's got 8 rebounds in this game. Stevenson with it. Now Smith defending.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Camby, and he uses the glass on the way. 6 points for Camby.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Smith against Arenas. And the rejection by Smith. Anthony with it. On the wing, Iverson. Anthony up on top. He's covered by Arenas. Anthony can't hit. It's stolen by Martin. Stolen by Haywood. Poked loose. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Washington ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets dance team.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's got his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
And finished off by Mark.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Arenas, and Anthony sends it back. Smith wide open, he fires. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Iverson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is click. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
At the line for one.
Free throw no good for Iverson. Brown outside. Over Anthony. No good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and the ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This